Hi, this is week 2. I'm Jill McCrae, and I'm coming to you from Grayslake, Illinois. This is a classical dressage training and teaching facility. And we have Ambiente here, 14-year-old Mustang. And we're going to do a little lunging and work in hand. This is all pretty much brand new for this little girl, fresh off the range. Okay, let's go. All right, so this is all new for Ambiente, is the lunging. I would say this horse is pretty confident and pretty brilliant. She kind of grasps what I'm teaching her. So we're starting a little lunging with this little girl. I have the lunge line through her bit attached to the surcingle. That's going to invite her to be starting to be in the frame of what we want as a classical horse. We want the horse on the bit, the face vertical. We want the horse looking like she's sitting. So that's our goal. You can see she's doing a little open and close with her mouth. That's really good. She's very relaxed. I'm going to ask for a little trot. A little quick with the tongue. And then, if it doesn't happen, I just move my whip a little. Sometimes even touch her very lightly with it. So right now she's figuring out where she needs to be. I do a little pull and give with that lunge line so that the horse is bending in the direction that they're going. A little pull and give. You can see I'm not having a contact the whole time. Just touch and give. It's my traveling round pen with benefits.
So what makes working her the way you are better than just in a round pen?
Well, you can do the same thing in the round pen with your gear on, but if you have the horse loose in a round pen, the horse is naturally going to bend to the outside. And we want the horse bending towards the direction that they're going. It creates the relaxation and the suppleness. We don't want to train stiffness. And so this is really good for such a little bit of training that this horse has had. She gets the idea. Right now, I'm not going to ask for a canter. That trot is just going to really set it in her brain.
Oh my gosh, I'm super impressed that she's trotting this nicely with this being like the second week of training. I'm really pretty shocked.
Yeah, it's nice to have a good pupil. Every once in a while, God sends me a protege. Unnatural. And then you can hear she just breathed. That's excellent. That the training is done in a spirit of relaxation and confidence. And then we're going to walk and whistle. Good. Ask her for a trot again. I'm going to do a little click with the tie. I'm going to let it go to the bathroom first. We're just going to move our circle. Okay. We're going to do another transition to walk. I whistle, lower my energy. Or you just think it. Ooh. Ooh. And then we make a little fall. Ooh. Good. Super. Yes, my girl. Super.
She seems to not be too bothered at all by the surf single.
No, it depends on the horse. Sometimes they get a little bit not sure and they'll do a little bucking, but this horse super, super sensible. She
Well,
says, I was destined for this.
she has to be pretty sensible for having survived at least 12 years out on the range
No kidding. With babies.
with babies.
Defending her babies. And then this is really good. So this is a little bit of a little flexion. The flexion that you make a little touch. They go on the bit and then they hold it for a little bit. That's super good. Super. Super. Okay. Back to work. We're gonna go into the walk. Again, I send her hindquarters away from my beautiful face. That's it. That's it. So there's always one side in the beginning that's more comfortable mentally for them. This side, not so confident, but super, super good despite that. Okay, we're gonna trot now, a little click with the tongue. I stay in one spot. See, the circle is not super huge. She's not a young horse. All her bones are developed. All the growth plates are done. The smaller circle gives me some more manageability. That I can catch something if it starts to go funny. And again, the lunge line. Little touch and give. My arms relax.
So are you just looking for a rhythm to the trot here?
Yes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. You have to have the metronome in your head. I like to look at the back leg versus staring at the head. In your peripheral, you look at the head, but I'm looking at the back leg.
Well, it's almost like she's got one ear tuned to you and one ear tuned to listening to what's going on around her too.
Yeah, we've got some movement in the aisle. It's feeding time. Again, there's always activity. If you're in a barn, unless you're here at midnight, and even then there's cats walking around. So focusing on what the work is versus ambient noise. Good. Whoa. Good girl. And then with that walk, I want to see those back legs coming up. Ooh. And stop. Pretty impressive, huh? Okay, now we're going to do a little work in hand. He's so smart. Oh my heavens. So I'm going to take my reins down.
And again, it's like 3 degrees out here without a heated arena. So
No bad weather, just bad clothing choices. All right, I'm gonna do the pillar.
So is this her first time doing it, or have you worked a little bit
I've
with
done
it?
this a few times,
Okay.
but she's pretty brilliant, this horse. Circle, big square. I look ahead, I turn. Good girl, super. And stop. I go on the other side, again I move the horse, not my feet. Around. Little pillar. Little square. Nice, baby. Gentle, gentle on their mouth. Oh. Oh. I stop, she stops. I'm pretty happy with that. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in.